Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacaster from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, of Hitop 1v1 on glorious Ploeisti Outskirts. In the north, it is Elpern, fighting for the Oberkommando West, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the 2nd Panzer versus south, it is HelpingHans, fighting for King Country, the Commonwealth, the British Army, taking on the role here of the 11th Armoured Division. We got Scavenge, we got Elite Armored, we got Firestorm here for Elpern with Triple Infantry versus HelpingHans with Lend-Lease Assault, Mobile Assault, and Royal Artillery with Triple Infantry. And we got Elpern here with Scavenge. Spicy. Scavenge here featuring Thorough Salvage, the Flak Panzer Ostwind, Jäger Light Infantry Recon Squads, Infiltration Tactics, i.e. Grenade Assaults, and Howitzer Barrages. Double section Sapper start here for Hans. Sapper's now available here from the field headquarters much sooner, and pushing them out to help grab Toto in the early game. Moving towards the centre, and there's always a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast who keep me in the business, my company of heroes. You too can join their spectacular the wonders ranks by pledging on Patreon yourself. You can also just donate via PayPal. Links in the description. Almost, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Anyways, we've got Storm saying Southwards here for Elpern in the north. We've got Fulton northwards there. 2nd squad almost done here for Elpern. Hans and Sappers moving out there, and of course allows to, get out a more aggressive set of timings effectively, which is certainly a bit of a boon to the Brits that way. University following up here for HelpingHans. So far, quite otherwise. Sandbags in the south here, moving towards the fuel point there. Elpern and northwards with the single squad there. Should be able to deal with the sappers. Sandbags here as well, really digging in for a prepared German attack there. Elpern, of course, is not having any of that. We got more folks coming to these on the way for him. We got the University almost done there for HelpingHans. Close, but no cigar yet, though. No sandbags here from Elpern. Down in the south, jump pass, quick flank behind. Here we go. Going to go for the car point. That way, Abnurm laying down some barbed wire in the car point. There goes section counter-attacking here. Hans obviously none too keen on this and wishing to shut down as fast as possible. Good play there. Sturm Pioneer versus the section there. Shots burn back and forth here between the two sides. Bit of back and forth action. Section moving in. Moving in from north here. Almost got the northern munitions. Heavy fighting continues here in the south. We got the US coming to flank the Sturm Panies. They will have to retreat fast there, and the folks continue moving in there. I'm not entirely sure at which point they will do much. I'm thinking about better off acting up northwards here to assist in the fighting there. Sappers closing the folks communities here. Getting a bit of a light cover burn. So there you go, taking loss still up close. The Sappers actually can deal some threatening damage here to the folks communities and does force retreat. Folks are done with the sandbags here, skirmishing here. Bit of a rough start there for Elpern now. He's not getting access to any of the fuel points. Meanwhile, Hans here is now, well, within reach of 2 fuel points in the early game, which, if he can hold that very long, could actually really spiral the match out of control for Elpern very fast. Elpern with a truck on the way there. Gonna be the Belgrave headquarters, which has now been made considerably cheaper, though you, of course, have to get a bunch of upgrades in. Caught in a bad spot here as well. So right now Hans has managed to gain most of the map here versus Elpern. I imagine we'll be seeing some Jaegers though once he gets to the first command point, and then of course G for the fleet once he's upgraded it sufficiently. Grabbing the point here. Big up tech there for Hans as well. Could go for an officer, could also go for both sections. Set up for ACs, snipers. There's a lot of options here for Hans right now. It is a world of opportunities for him, and a world of tea for Elpern if he doesn't get this sorted out soon. Belgrave headquarters almost down here for Elpern for the German army, the 2nd Panzer Division. University running out there for King Country. Got Sandbags down there. We do get the officer there for HelpingHans. Up north here, folks catching up with the sappers there. Good lord, those Germans! This thing beyond the effective range of their submachine guns, the bastards. Mines here from Elpern though on the suspected retreat path. At least would be on the retreat path there, but there you go. Caught there. In the south here, routed from the fuel point there, as HelpingHans is having done that. We also got the University being upgraded, the Vickers K, and we do get some Jaeger light infantry recon squads out there for Elpern. Very good, thumbs up. That said, he needs to upgrade this with the mechanized command post to actually get the G for the free upgrade. So I do think you can actually get the MD-34 already, so that's an option. Medics first, and then the mechanized battle group support. Graham sandbags there, and we got trying in north here, but right now Hans has got really good map control. He's got most of the victory points. He's got most of the map. He's definitely got all the fuel. Definitely not a great position for Elpern and the German army to find himself in here versus those Verdammten Inslafen. There goes section 40 laying down sample on the southern victory point there. Elpern moves forwards for Deutschland. Jägers full communities clash away there. In the north here, though, routed by the officer, leading a glorious assault for the British Empire. Heading for the south here, of course, Hans may launch a counterattack to help defend that. Down here with bolted sections, very good. Not enough munitions for, say, weapon racks upgrades. Well, useless in many ways. Back here, troops sending out. We'll have to see what Elpern goes for next. We'll be seeing the flak half track. We'll definitely be seeing, there we go, the G43. Invest Russian hit. Jägers on the cut-off point there, looking to disrupt Hans's fuel income. Section moving hit there, and we got the officer perhaps all setting up for deeper flanking against Elpern's positions. University proving to be an obstacle for Elpern of quite significant proportions, since it doesn't have like any easy way to like deal damage to it and threaten it off the field. But Academy for there for Elpern. Fuel once more cut off, trying to grab it. This time also the sandbags there. Jägers moving to the next point here. British forces moving ahead here, ready to link up with the University carrier and more infantry, setting up a strong push there. Elpern without any suppressive firepower, that's going to have a hard time against all these sections. And he could, of course, after the Academy effort, consider an MD-34 to further put pressure on HelpingHans' infantry. Jägers on the fire, spotted, sadly, trying to not, spoil the surprise by holding fire, did not work out. Almost got this on the fuel point here, helping out from Russian northwards. Still Pioneers sitting surrounded. We got a full retreat here from him. Only just the Volksgun squad on the southern fuel point. He almost has it connected. That's a small boon there for Elpern, which does give him some more fuel versus Hans. The Hans is still getting, well, roughly 50% more fuel per minute than Elpern at the moment. Academy has arrived. Volksgun's going to watch more northwards. In the south, you must assume the Volksgun's trying to back off. Maybe try to hide away from Hans, but sadly too slow here. And suppressed. They are forced to shoot getting caught by the sappers and routed. We got mines groups up for them. Of course, allowing him to spot any mines from Elpern. Very good there for Hans. Thumbs up. No son of doctrine yet, though. And HelpingHans here could, of course, consider some support weapons. He's going here for a 7-minute company command post, really just highlighting how much of an advantage he's got from all, the early advantage. He could just rush straight ahead here for the company command post and possibly rush out a very fast tank. Meanwhile, Elpern's can just go for flak half track now. So I mean, there's a huge disparity there in the fuel income between the two here in the early game. Really strong early game lead that Hans just managed to get. Sandbags up north. Elpern's definitely in for a very bumpy ride. Flak half track here. The 251-17. Another section here for Hans. Kevin gets good hit in the vessel carrier. A small win there for Elpern, I guess. They still hasn't killed it off. Then point up north. Flak half track roughly halfway done. But yeah, this is going to get tough and will require more academies here for Elpern. That's it until the tank hits. The flak half track can actually be quite a powerful tool versus HelpingHans until then, since he doesn't actually like any serious ways of dealing with a flak half track except hoping to get lucky enough to pop a anti-tank grenade. Even that, it's obviously not going to single-handedly stop the flak half track. So while there's definitely some risk elements here, there's certainly possible hope here for Elpern to move stabilize. He also got the northern fuel point on his controlled 6-pound gun there for Hans. He's obviously concerned about the possibility of getting hit by light vehicles. That is very sensible. Plus, again, Elpern is doing his best to harass and cut off Hans from his fuel supplies, making it harder for Hans to make that smooth push into tanks. Dion Pines with a concussive grenade against the officer. Very good there. Thumbs up to Elpern. Definitely gets the upper hand with the assault officer and sends him running. Tally-ho, chaps. I think we need to go the other way before the Germans kill us. Mother always warned me about getting killed by Germans and Austrians and Boers. And, well, in fact, by most people who aren't British. I suspect my mother might have been a bit of a racist. Anyways, flak after that, we had sappers in the building here. Up north, we got the second northwards there, folks back close nearby. But Kevin gets a great hit on the universal carrier there. We got the second sappers holding out the building here. Flak after running course Hans here with some serious firepower for his infantry against those British madmen.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
But while they're by the southern fuel point, sandbags here. Academy effort. Number 2 on the way. No, cancels it for an MD-34 to help further contain Hans's infantry. Certainly indicating he's more concerned about the current infantry situation rather than any possible armor, though we will need more Academy members down the road, because one Academy against, say, a Centaur, Cromwell, is not going to cut it unless, you know, Hans suddenly starts to play his tanks very badly, which, you know, could happen, but it's generally not what you should expect to happen. Yeah, there's a section here. Need to pull the flak half-track out there. Going to be a close one there, but narrowly managed to get away with the flak half-track without losing it. That would have been a punishing blow there for Elpern. It could very well just give Hans the match right then and there, which is obviously less great, unless you're Hans, in which case that's amazing. Troops reinforcing, healing, flak half-track moving up north. Let's see some repairs here. Got both fuel points sort of under control, which is great for Elpern there. Certainly a bit of a nice comeback here from another rough start. Though, of course, there is still the looming threat of British armour dangling above him like his head, like the sword of Damocles. And he loses the Jaeger squad there. Little painful blow there for Elpern. Replaces it with another squad. Machine gun there getting hammered. So, of course, in this case, the gunners in front of him, which are in a position they actually help absorb some of the fire, making it hard for this to clear up the machine gun. Just unlock it. Up north here, folks, going for the section there. 349 versus 421. Elpern's trying to beat up HelpingHans here. Victory points in the south. You've got the folks coming up. They're going to try and clear up the building, perhaps. No, ends up retreating. Universe goes to the folks going to these. Grab northern munitions. Troops reinforcing healing. Fixing up the flak half track. The 251 and dash 17. Lots of fighting here in the industrial wasteland between HelpingHans and Elpern. Elpern still plenty of time away from any tanks. Meanwhile, Hans, of course, ever slowly creeps towards a tank. Worth noting, Hans here has yet to choose a doctrine. No indication of anything yet there. They'll probably not roll artillery, else you're probably going to pick that, so you can go for the Valentine tank soon. And then again, if he's rushing ahead like he's doing, he probably not going to bother with it. So I'm guessing it could be mobile assault at least, depending on the situation. Mobile assault possibly being likely there for even just stuff like the land matches, flak having forwards here. Of course, need to be careful due to the anti-tank gun. Almost got the universal care, but Hans there. Slap carries it away from him. Very good. Section routed in the south here. Troops moving forwards here. Back at troops reinforcing healing. Got the flak half track moving further southward. Section there routed. Good hit there on the flak half track with the anti-tank gun. Smoke popped. And narrowly escapes death by anti-tank gun. Track on the way there for Elpern. Guessing that's going to be the Schwerer Panzer quarters, though he's still plenty of time away from armour. That said, his good feel of making sure that Hans is going to take further time here to get out any tanks. So despite, you know, a 7-minute, you know, company command post, at least gun construction of it, I mean, it's still taking time to get out any tanks, simply because after that point, though, Elpern was able to sufficiently and efficiently deny, you know, HelpingHans resources. This, yet again, highlights the importance of, you know, good resource harassment. Maybe like had a bit of a bad start, you can actually make sure it doesn't get worse. But there you go. Flak half tech knocked out the Hans' sappers, very good flank. 6 pellet gun secured here. Could salvage it, could grab it, could try to destroy it. We'll have to see that. We got the truck moving forward here for Elpern though. Obviously would have planned it up. There we go, big push here by Hans. The carrier never gets the universal carrier. They're finally knocking that out there. That's definitely a great relief here for Elpern, since the universal carrier is definitely a big problem. Now they keep firing away. They're trying to destroy the anti-tank gun before Hans could get his mitts on it. Sturm Pioneer doing what they can here. Castle Grenade, if he had the munitions, would be great. He's a bit short. And even then, he's doing a ton of damage to the section. Up close, the Sturm Pioneers do a ton of damage. Almost got a section wipe here, but no. Fortune favours the British in this case. Folks need to fall back. Okay, we should probably also reconsider repositioning, and the truck might want to set up soon for some Schwerer Panzer quarters action. That said, also worth noting, Hans actually doing quite a good job there harassing Elpern and denying both of his car points, shutting off Elpern's fuel supply entirely. In fact, Elpern's only got 2 points connected now. That is, of course, really good play there by Hans. 2 thumbs up. Cromwell for HelpingHans and the British Empire. Machine gun round here, truck pulling back. Another cannon there for Elpern. Very good. Cromwell slowly arriving there for HelpingHans. Still, no sign of a doctoral choice there for HelpingHans, though. Still, no signs. Just enforcing healing. Troops sneaking about there. Could consider maybe laying down some mines with the sappers. In fact, that is exactly what he's doing. Very good there. Second attempt done. Schwerer Panzer goes up. Of course, Elpern still giving some time away from any armour. But if you can hold on for sufficiently long enough, the Panzer IV Molière might just help. As long as Hans doesn't knock down the map with too many anti-tank guns and too many tanks.
Cromwell gun tank ready for action. A capture point is being overrun.
Section routed. Sappers falling back there. Officer moving in there, close to Veteran 2. A big push by Elpern towards the southern fuel point. The English going back to the northern sides here. And there you go. Cromwell ready here for helping hands. Got the tank commander. Shots fired. Shot missed. Okay, from nearby here. Pantherfast off there. Southern being crushed here by the Cromwell. North here, officer sectioning against the folks inside the building here. The old abandoned factory.
We're losing a capture point.
Machine gun away the helping hands. The Vickers. Very good. They're counteract northwards now, leaving the smaller detachments grab into the southern points now. But they're clearly focusing on trying to catch Hans's forces there in a bit of a vice and just crash them, squish them, annihilate them. Cromwell 42 kills. Sturm has been caught out there by the Cromwell, and there you go. Misses. Blows apart some other stuff instead. Got a hit there. Very good. Not far away from acting another tank. Now got control of the fuel points. So, of course, this could quickly get out if Elpern, if Hans does successfully bring up more tanks. A centaur right now would also be a great investment versus just all the infantry and support weapons. Jaeger's caught there. Kevin's being caught in a bad spot, so we'll need to retreat them. Hans instead going for a crush kill and does successfully crush some poor German bastard.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. Ready for action.
Troops sitting out there. Obviously, if the Hans goes for next, it's going to be hammer tactics, going to be ambush, could of course just be more tanks. Folks the court side, the old abandoned factory building there being pushed out. Northeast, folks with Sturm has moved forward, grabbing northern fuel point over the section. Good work. Definitely some intense fuel fighting here between Hans and Elpern. Jaeger's sitting southwards, 1 kill to the name so far. Got it authorized, so at the current rate of income, he's about 2 minutes away from a Panzer IV Model J. And Hans is a bit less than that for a second. Cromwell here. Got the point there. In the south, you've got the infantry from the southern fuel point here from Helping Hans' force. There goes suppressed. Vickers number 2 on North Helping Hans. More suppressive firepower versus all of Elpern's infantry. Definitely not a bad idea, though. Definitely ought to get some tanks sooner. Up north here, routed by grenade assault. Very good there by Elpern. Thumbs up. We've got 326 versus 316. Elpern's managed to now get the victory point lead over Helping Hans here. Very good. And there you go. Routed in the south. Hans, as always, shows no mercy to his opponent and sends them packing. North here, officer going straight for the Volksgrenadiers. But we got Sturm Pioneers with veterans here on the flank here, which could result in an untimely demise for the officers if not careful. There you go, quick route it.
Land mattress crew trained and ready to go.
Land mattress there, out for Helping Hands. We do get mobile assault featuring the M2 flamethrower, advanced cover combat, infiltration commandos, obviously land mattresses, and vehicle crew repairs. Some commandos could also give Hans some added punch here versus Elpern and his infantry support weapons, which we'll of course see if he does go for that. Do we have any grenades, weapon racks? We do not here for Hans. He does also for this slow down his fuel income. It doesn't get a tank faster. Of course, the land matches correctly aimed could cause Elpern quite a bit of harm, but it does also mean he does get a tank out. It's going to be a bit harder for Hans to shut him down. And we get a white phosphorus barrage. Haven't seen that one in quite some time. Definitely falls on immediate retreat, so does regular barrage, but arguably it's a bit more concentrated, but also, you know, just weakens the troops. And like they do get out of there, so there's that. Ground point here, sappers also caught in the white phosphorus. Are you sure this is safe? Terribly safe. Don't you worry, lads. The only reason I'm not standing in it is because I do not wish to take the healthy effects away from you, lads. Oh, thank you, Sergeant. Second is the Volksgrenadiers, Panzer IV Model J of Elpern. Ground the centre victory point. Machine gun could try and up in the northern victory point as well. We got 326 with 287. Shots there being fired away here. Could try maybe for a coordinated fire barrage here. There we go. We do get exactly that. Cromwell forwards, close to veterans 1. Right there on the point. Folks moving to the southern fuel point. Machine being hammered here by the Cromwell there. Go Kevin from nearby. We got another one nearby as well. Good hit on the Cromwell. Punching straight through the armour, giving the crew quite a fright. Pentaform Molgate almost down there for Elpern. That's going to be a problem there for Hans with only one. And oh, he doesn't even have the anti-tank. He only has the Cromwell, which definitely makes the land match there also a bit more risky. So there you go. Pentaform Molgate there rank for Elpern versus one Cromwell. Of course, he has two locations back up as Pentaform, whereas again Hans has, well, a bunch of sappers, which is a bit different from a Kettenwerfers or any other anti-tank guns for that measure. Of course, there's still the option that helping someone manage for a way to Pentaform against HelpingHans, despite that. I mean, always something to consider. Officer caught here and routed, sent packing. Machine gunning trouble as well, and probably also be sent home. Good shot from the Cromwell here through the hedges. Great hit on the Pentaform there. Goes good for it. Up close there. Anti-tank grenade from the Pentaform. Cromwell though less than half health now. Being flanked with the Pentaform. Could actually lose the Cromwell here, but he could also possibly get the Pentaform with a bit of luck. But there you go. Pentaform backs off. Fairly close call there for Hans versus Elpern. You may want to bring up some anti-tank guns, another Cromwell soon. Has he gone for something like hammer anvil tactics? He is not. Another interesting there for HelpingHans of the British Army. No additional Cromwells. Pentaform being held back, and there you go. Another land matches barrage. Another storm of rockets unleashed upon the Germans. German machine crews there being torn apart as the rockets land in the midst. They may have learned much through the training, but not how to not explode. Section southwards. Now they're anti-tank ready here for HelpingHans. We got Fin 19 with 265. We got more Jaegers here for Elpern. Pentaform shoots, misses. Grenade off there. The light gun bomb. We got the Cromwell swing in there. 8 kills, veterans 1. Good hit from the Kedmer for once more. But of course, the question, if he's not planning immediate Cromwell, then what is Hans planning? What could he be considering here? Machine lander fire from the Pentaform. We got the stream pass nearby on the south here, pumping CT, and fuel pump rendered neutral. Far up north, a bit of skirmish as well between HelpingHans and Elpern, with the machine gun winning out that engagement thoroughly. The Kedmer lands great and the Cromwell there, punching it down to half health. Quite sneaky there. Section was the Sturm unit of the Kedmer. Just reinforcing healing for HelpingHans. Pentaform moving up. Section being routed. Takes up the Cromwell. Shooting southwards. Pentaform taking it on the section, getting some good damage in. 5 kills, 1 there. Shoots, misses, and takes away from it. We get the Osprey here for Elpern. 2 thumbs up. Survey gets to see an Oberkommando Westflakpanzer. So very nice there from Elpern. There you go. Damage engine. This Pentaform could resume. That would definitely be not good here for Elpern. The German army could be what helps needs to swing this round. Still no some additional armor. Anti-tank though cleared out. Definitely paying for their machine gun opening up. Like Kevin could also take it out the anti-tank. There you go. Does manage to crewed up there before the Germans open up the anti-tank gun. Machine gun they're blazing away there. Could pop into more pistol rounds. Would be a great timing. There you go. Anti-tank cleared out again. Almost got the Pentaform. Flak Panzer almost down there for Elpern with Kevin lands another hit in the Cromwell. Machine guns from the British side trying to hit the Germans, but they just completely whiffing every shot. Pentaform was down. Vetri 2 gained. Flak Panzer ready. Cromwell going forward. And there you go. Gets the Pentaform, but the Cromwell goes down to the Kedmer. Meanwhile, we got Elpern's Ostman's Flak Panzer moving ahead here for the German army. This could be a bit of a problem for Hans, who now has no anti-tank guns to stop the Flak Panzer, which is great. This is infantry. You can soon go for Cromwell here, and probably will have to go for onto the Ostman here. And there you go. We do get anything up here. Plans finally chosen here for Elpern. Thumbs up to that. Land matches firing with the machine gun and the nearby anti-tank gun. Flak Panzer running forwards here. Hans now confined to his base. Almost a full reversal of how the match was in the early stages of the game here. The most of the map now being German and Hans only having 2 points. Big infantry push in. The South got the Osman moving in here. Rolling in towards Hans's base here. Lots of engines up close to good times. There you go. I think he even crashed some. Anti-tank grenade off.
HQ is under attack.
Blazing with the 4 kills to it. 5 kills. 5. Another Cromwell away. We got the machine up here, surrounded, cleared up. There you go. Quick retreating here with this jump. Pioneers that they crew it. Osman could move to try and assist here. Machine cleared out again. Good work there by Hans. But there you go. Flak Panzer arriving to cause some havoc. Gotta go try and finish off that section here. Almost got there. You go. Got the wipe then, Hans. Anti-tank grenades. Doesn't have munitions for it. Cromwell almost done there for helping Hans to the British Army. The 7th Armoured Division. Of the 11th Armoured, actually, not 7th. Black Panther, there we go. Units retreating again. Coming away with the Ostwind. Got 7 kills on. Almost veterans 1. There we go. 8 kills, veterans 1 gained. Troops running into the base here. Cribbing up between the platoon command post and the field headquarters. Pursuing more forces. There you go. Cromwell around. Need to get the Ostwind out there fast. Schnell. Schnell, Elpern, Rückzug!
We have 75 points left.
McKenna's moving in. I think he's going to lose the Ostwind here, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on perspective. We got a 2-strike called in here. The 105 in the Hazard Barrage. Ostwind down, but he calls in the entrance here. 2 helping hands as base. We've got 62 versus 319. Elpern's map continues to be absolutely superlative now. Again there for there, got another hit. The Cromwell Tillified just running down here. Not really hitting any of Hans's units, but certainly making him use the entrance of the base and possibly killing some squirrels. Sabotaging the cannon over here. Lose the cannon, got another Panther Form again there for Elpern. Very good. Got the Cromwell, but lost the cannon there for still. This does give, I think, Elpern possibly the arm advantage in the longer run once you get to the tank, obviously. Section ground the southern point here. We got 19 versus 32. Hans continuing to bleed out here in the face of Elpern. And the British Army with that, we got GG here. Hans surrenders, or at least gets out of there in the face of stiff German resistance here from the 2nd Panzer Division. A bloody battle in the end here, despite a great start there. Hans couldn't quite keep the fuel under control due to perhaps a lack of early machine guns that made it easy to defend. And that allowed, I think, Elpern to basically swing the game around and stall out long enough to actually make it harder for Hans to utilise, fast tech efficiently, and that way just crash him with his own tank. So, well played of Elpern. Definitely made the best out of a bad situation in the early game and turn the game around. So, 2 thumbs up to Elpern. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Up till tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.